Okay, so yeah, anyway, the whole reason for starting this channel was to make some live beats and do things like that, but this Sam Casey track came out today and I love it. Well, let me play it back for you. Let's see if it works.
That's what it feels like. Had it for a moment, but I'm losing control. I'm on the outside.
Sweet, thanks, Brad.
Holding walls together, but I'm starting to fall. And I fall like I might be made of paper. Been tearing myself into pieces lately. I'm blank when I'm on my own, 'cause I don't know how to stand up when I'm sipping on a downside. I put up a good fight. Swear this is the last time. And if I do fall, sweep it under the carpet. And if I do fall, sweep it under the carpet. Another dead end. Looking for a sign and an easy way out.
All right, so that is the song. That is the finished, full, mastered, mixed, everything. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna go through the production session, get super nerdy and in depth, and just crack it open. I don't even know what's in here because I haven't looked at it since we did the song. But since I was involved in the writing and in the production, obviously, and I also mixed it, I can kind of walk through what happened where and how it kind of came together. So wrote the song with Sam and myself, and also Laur.Elle, who is an incredible writer, an incredible artist on her own. But yeah, she's got a really great sense of melody and lyric, and we leaned on that heavily in this song. So it was the three of us sitting in this room, actually, right here. First thing that I did was just was messing around playing guitar. So this was the guitar part that I played. And which is right here. I can make that active and show you what it actually sounded like. Well, not quite what it actually sounded like, because there was clearly a lot of editing going on. Because I think when we did the song, I hadn't been playing much guitar, so questionable guitar playing. I just came up with this little riff that I thought was cool. I think I used the UAD Fender amp because that was kind of easy. And my telly, just sitting over there. And as I did that, just a little bit of compression, make it a little gritty, and some magical chorus. This is just like the stock Pro Tools Avid chorus. Love that thing. It sounds so good. Got this guitar going, and then I was like, it's kind of cool, but I feel like it could be a little weirder, which is something that I'd like to do most of the time. So I did these little reverses on it. And let's look at how I made that. 'Cause that's right here. Don't even have to dig around for it. It sounds like I just put the actual guitar track, like printed it, and then put it in like into Audio Suite and didn't reverse it. It sounds like I might have just reversed that one. Usually what I do is put Sarver in reverse, and then that sounds really nice. But I think this one I might have just reversed it. No, it sounds like there's probably a little reverb on there. And then did some Alter Boy. Alter Boy doesn't know what's going on. There's too many notes, too much weird formant, but that's kind of why I like it. Driving it a little bit, just formant shifting, no pitch shifting at all. And then a little bit of bar motion to make it just fly around and be even weirder. And then we get down here to where I printed it. So this was how we started writing. I just literally took a section, that, and then I just did some super simple drums. Played some live shaker. And we wrote, I think, pretty much the whole song with this loop. I think we wrote it in about an hour and a half, 2 hours, if I'm not wrong. Everything, all the vocals were there, lyrics, everything. It was pretty quick. And then once Laur.Elle had left, I just did a couple little things so that Sam could sing a scratch. Put this bass in. So that bass, just a serum patch that I made kind of as we were moving. Pretty simple, kind of standard sort of serum patch. I mean, this is just like a little bit of a distorted sine wave. It's like just a little more harmonic, and then just layered another sine wave on top of it, like a mode kind of sine wave, which is not perfectly sine wave, as you can see from the little diagram. And then just something a little more triangle-y on top, and just a little bit of glide on there, so you can get that fun boom right here. That, love that. And then gain station, because gain station makes everything better. Okay, moving on. Just trying to get a little more vibe here. Let's look here. So what did I do to make this? Flow motion. But this is just literally just, I think it's a preset that I just tweaked just like slightly. So just that. Pretty tight. Probably was lots of delay on there too in the preset, but then I probably just moved some stuff around in here to kind of get it to do what I was looking for. And then just a little bit of Echo Boy, a little bit of saturation on there, which is nice. But yeah, just trying to get a little bit of the eighth and the dotted eighth bouncing around, just trying to get a little bit of movement and vibe. Some vintage verb. Just a little bit of low cut there, and just making sure I'm on the 80s setting so I get the modulation. Not really anything interesting. This is when I was using XEQ a lot because it sounds way better than Pro Q3. Now I'm back to using Pro Q3 a lot because I find it easier to get the shapes that I want. And then just took some top off of it. So get all that together. Add the bass back in. Those little guitars with the reversey guys. And the drum. So we're just in this, and I think I got to about here, and I was like, well, that's pretty much the verse. That's kind of everything you'd need. And then I knew we were going to this pre-section right here. So I think I only added just this. There we go. That is to lift the pre, just a little bit of sparkle and sheen. And this is Pigments. I love this synth. And I'm just taking all the bottom off because I didn't want it, because I'm just looking for that air and the sizzle and the sparkle and how it gets kind of gross up there. So yeah, that was kind of it up until we get to the chorus. Not a whole lot going on, and mostly it's just all carried by the vocal. Like. Sam killed this vocal. And that's it. That's just tuned. Not really too much going on there, just whatever I tracked it with, which was probably, I think we tracked this at Velveteen, so I think it was probably just 1176, 1073 into an 1176. And just, you know, she can sing, so that was it. And then just couple little delay throwy things, or like detuny stuff down there, right here. So let's just listen to what I was doing there. That's it. That's all you need there, just to make that lyric punch a little bit more. So that's reverse reverb. And then this is just some detune, which I'm doing with Altar Boy. And Vocal Doubler, highly underrated plugin. I believe it's free. So that's amazing. And then just filtering top off so it doesn't soak up all that glorious high end in her voice. And that's kind of it. And the pre also same kind of thing, except for these stacks of harmonies that we did to make it really lift.
Like I might be made of paper and tearing myself into pieces lately. I'm on my own.
Yeah,
And
that's
I
it.
fall like I might be made of paper and tearing myself into pieces lately. I'm blank.
Sounds great. So that takes us up to the end of the pre there, but I'll just play you through the last little bit of the verse here, and so you can hear those vocals slot in. And
But I'm losing control. I'm on the outside.
there we go. That's our little punch
Holding
for the
on
lyric.
together, but I'm starting to fall. And I fall like I might
Hi-hat on the
be
drums.
made of paper and tearing myself into pieces lately. I'm blank when I'm on my own, 'cause I don't know how.
We're gonna drop out.
Stand up when I'm sipping on a downside.
Chorus.
I put up a good fight.
Lots of stuff.
This is the last time. And if I do fall, sweep it under the carpet.
All right, let's look at what's going on there because lots of things just came in. Got this little pulsy bass. Drums get a bunch more energy. We've got claps, a bunch of claps that we recorded. Made Sam clap a bunch. Same shaker loop as before. Real shaker. Real tambourine. Just a little bit of EQ. Just was the gross, nasty thing there. And I think I remember trying soothe on it because that's normally what I do to that, but it was messing up the transients weird, so I didn't do that. Just notched it out a little bit with EQ. And then we've got a new snare in there. I think that's it though for drums. Super basic. Just the clap that we had before, hi-hat. The song's doing all the work. And then we still got that original guitar loop. But adding some stuff on the sides here. And they're pretty quiet right now, but when I mixed, I knew I was going to need some stuff to hold the sides out, so I was pushing that forward pretty hard. And then we got this, and these ones are the same amp as this. It's all that Fender amp to give you that same kind of tone. UAD Fender amp, which is great. I love it. It's one of my favorite in the box amps. But this, I had just got the Corey Wong plugin, and I didn't know how to use it yet, so I was just searching through presets. So, yeah, this is a great sounding amp. Really, really good. And then just some bandpass filter that's doing a little bit of modulation based on a threshold, just so it feels a little more alive. Without it, it's a little big for where I need it to sit in the song. Just gotta be back behind stuff. So we got that pulsy bass. Our original keys. Side guitars. And this main guitar. So I don't need this guy right now. I can hide him. Got that sparkly sheen. This is a different sparkle, so maybe we look at him. Literally like the default kind of wave, and then this hypersaw wave. And then a bunch of chorus, some reverb, and then just taking all the low out of it. And I don't think I'm doing anything even crazy with the routing or envelopes or anything. I was literally just trying to get it as shiny as possible. So just a big hypersaw kind of vibe, kind of like dance feeling actually. If you were doing some kind of rhythm on there, it would feel like a dance song. and then just filtering the top off just a little bit with some resonance because it was just a little too bright, and then I probably, when I mixed it, probably brightened that back up. And then we got, that's kind of cool. And then this is just filling in to support that, just with a different tone. What do I do here? So this I made. This is cool. I do this all the time. This is super fun and super easy if you are interested in synthesis. Just make it whoop a little bit. Just find a cool sound. And then I'm not even doing anything with effects. It's literally just whatever's coming out of the oscillators here. And then just controlling the master tune with the second envelope, which is also doing the filter cutoff. Yeah, you can see it move there every time that the note plays. And then this is this Frank Dukes synth. Then into my favorite little box here, the Auto Biscuit, or Auto Biscuit, I guess, because they're a French company, is what I was told. Yeah, it's like an 8-bit box with some distortion and some other things, filter envelope and stuff that it does. And I'm just using the completely wet signal. Wet signal, and just it bit crushes, and I'm controlling some clock speed and stuff, and I don't think anything's automated on it. Nope, no automation. So yeah, so that's just helping that bass feel almost a little dancier, and then also with the guitars, getting lots of that subdivision. Yeah, it's giving us the warmth. And then triple vocal.
Downside, I put up a good
Which is cool.
fight. Swear this is the last time.
Harmonies are awesome.
And if I do fall, sweep it under the carpet.
That's it, and that's the chorus. And then we got to this little post section. Laur.Elle is incredible at writing these little post sections, so she came up with this thing. It's just a little bit of reverb and just Sam doing that, and it really just helps get us out of the chorus. So yeah, and that's the bulk of the song. It's a couple little vocal things here, like this little detune with yeah, almost like an Ottawa, but not quite. I think I tried to do some kind of Ottawa thing with the modulation and the cutoff, and it sounded dumb, so I didn't do it. And then it's really just the transitions. So what did we do for this transition? I do not know. Lots of vocal production. So same kind of thing we did over here. Keep it familiar for the kids, and then a little bit more detune. But yeah. Yeah, and we're into the second verse. There is a bunch of crazy delays and stuff though on there, isn't there? Yes, there is on the lead vocal. So let's take a look at what I did there. I love to do this kind of stuff. There's almost always a track in every session I do called repeater, because I like delays that repeat a lot. So
another dead end. Looking for a sign and a need.
So that's kind of fun. So that is all sorts of automation. Everything is automated. All the yellow is automation, and everything is automated. So let's just break it down quick. So just starting with feedback automation, probably. Yeah, to get enough repetitions to do what I want. And then distorting. Love this distortion.
Another dead end. Looking for a sign.
Then make it move. And then just a little filter sweep.
Another dead end. Looking for a sign and an easy.
Adds a lot to the song. Yeah, and then the song just goes through another pre, another chorus.
Last time, I swear this is in the
We get these little answer vocals.
downside. I put up a good fight. Swear this is the last
here.
time. I swear this is the if I do fall, sweep it under the.
Love me a good harmony stack. Which is why, after the super sad breakdown bit,
And the fold like I might be made of paper and tearing myself.
such a great vocal. I love it.
Lately I'm blank and I'm on my own 'cause I don't know how to stand up when I'm sipping on a downside. I put up a good fight. Swear this is the
I really wanted to showcase those harmonies because I love them. So we just made a spot in the song where we could just
downside. I put up a good fight.
so we could just showcase them a lot. And that's kind of the whole song. That's it. That's all we did. It's pretty simple production.